Good morning from Blairsville, Georgia, Mile 31 of the Appalachian Trail. And so this morning, Mary's going to take it away, and she's going to start off with weather and water. And then we're going to move on to some trail chatter. Um, Take it away, Mary.
Thank you, Donald.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, Donald. This morning in Blairsville, right now, it's 51 degrees and we do have some fog. Today we're going to have a high of 68 and it will be mostly cloudy with a slight chance of a rain shower. And then tonight, 51 degrees, a few showers and a steady light rain overnight. Winds will be between 5 to 10 miles per hour. And tonight there is a 70% chance of rain. On Blood Mountain today, we're looking at a high of 60 degrees with a slight chance of rain showers and cloudy. The winds will be between 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 and rain percent is 20%. Tonight, 49 degrees rising to 56 overnight with rain showers likely and cloudy. Wind will be 15 with gusts up to 30 miles per hour and 70% chance of rain. Water's good and top off at Hawk Mountain Shelter as you hike north. That'll keep you good until you get to Justice Creek, 6.2 miles away. The USFS roads up in North Carolina, 71 to Deep, 67 and 83 to Mooney Gap, Albert Mountain, Betty Creek, and those areas in there, and 69 up to Wyabald are closed for the winter, reopening April 1st. And don't forget, the hang tags, are being handed out starting February 15th at Amicalola Falls State Park. Anything else you want to talk about today, Donald?
Well, I was actually going over, you know what? When you open up your phone, man, and you like go to the Google search and it just has all this information, like whatever you may be interested in or whatever you were talking about with your friend just happens to pop up on your timeline or feed on your Google like search engine, like the feed there. And a lot of stuff that pops up is stuff like hiker things because we're always talking about hikers or looking up stuff that has to do with hiker related subjects. And so one of the things that popped up on my feed this morning was a missing hiker from North Carolina that was 73 years old. Her name is Ann Houghton, I believe is how it's pronounced.
I'm not quite sure.
Houghton or Houghton, age 73. She was found deceased in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park February 2nd at approximately 1:53 p.m. She was found roughly a quarter mile off Enlow Creek Trail. Houghton was reported missing to the park on February 1st. She had planned to hike in the park on January 28th through the 29th. Her vehicle was located at the Smokemont campground. Law enforcement and search and rescue staff began a search on February 1st in the Smokemont area, focusing efforts along Bradley Fork, Chastine Creek, Hughes Ridge, and Enlow Creek trails. Several local agencies assisted the park with search operations, investigations, and emergency services, including Cherokee Fire and Rescue, BUSAR, which I believe is an acronym, BUSAR, Macon Volunteer Fire Department, Coe Volunteer Fire Department, Appalachian Mountain Rescue Team, and Jackson County Sheriff's Office. So Houghton was a resident of Jackson County, North Carolina. She volunteered in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park for more than 20 years. I read in some other articles that she did a lot of volunteer work out there and just loved the trail system in the Smoky Mountains. If no one's familiar, there are 900 miles of trail systems just in that park area. And so she worked, as a volunteer up there, spent a lot of time in the mountains up there taking care of the trails. she was in 2022, Great Smoky Mountains National Park nominated her for National Park Service George and Helen Hartzog Awards for Outstanding Volunteer Service.
Mhm.
So she definitely, loved the outdoors and loved taking care of the system and was a steward, as we all are. And so, but Anne was an enduring and beloved member of her Smokies community. She was a dedicated volunteer and avid hiker who shared her passion for the park with many visitors. And said Charles Sellers, which is an acting superintendent of Great Smoky Mountains National Park. The Great Smoky, in quotations, Great Smoky Mountains National Park offers condolences to her family and friends. And so that's just a little bit of news that I wanted to put out there. I thought that she deserved this. Just she's actually given her, a lot of her time and put a lot of effort into keeping the Smokies a beautiful place for all of us to experience. And so, yes, so they definitely found her, and it looks like she went off into the woods to be at peace, huh?
We definitely appreciate her love of the trail and the time she spent volunteering, and of course offer condolences to family and friends and loved ones too, that are touched by this.
Yes, definitely. So, is there anything else you'd like to say
No,
today?
I'm good. Thank you. How about you? Anything else for us?
I think that we are good. We are taking in calls. Our car, we were discussing yesterday that the other day coming back, or when she was heading down to pick up a rider at the La Quinta down in Atlanta, down in Midtown area, that there was a problem with the vehicle, and so we got it back. We got the rider to Amicalola and continued on to the mechanics, which everything is repaired. It just needed, tie rod ends and stuff and new bushings. It's just it has 100,000 miles on the vehicle, and it just needs to be built, and that's what we're doing. And what we do is hard on cars, so we just, what might have lasted another 100,000 miles on someone else's vehicle won't work for us. It's gonna break, and so whatever's weak on that car is gonna break, and it needs to be fixed. And so we're just going through the motions right now and getting it fixed. But we got it into the garage, and it's back on road. It's sitting and ready to go, and Mary's actually heading down to...
I'm heading out to Jack's River Falls Campground down by Dyer Gap off of the, when you go out to Watson Gap for the BMT or the Pinhoti Northern Terminus, anywhere out in the Cohuttas there. When I get out to Watson, I'm going to take a left-hand turn. I'm going to go way down. Remember, I went out to Dyer Gap that time. I'm going to go past there, and I'm going to end up to that campground. Going to scoop those people up, going to come all the way around, and we're going out to Mulberry Gap for the Pinhoti Trail.
Nice.
So that's going to be an awesome adventure this morning. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, get us some good...
I will. I'll get good pics, good video.
Definitely. Because the Cohuttas is super awesome out there. It's really like... It's so like... It's remote. And so, I mean, like, Georgia, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like, there are places, it's remote, but it's not, man. You can get lost, don't get me wrong. But it's not like when you go to Maine. I'm from Maine, so when I go up into Maine, that's remote. You can definitely get lost out here, don't get me wrong. But you're going to hit a road probably, like off the Appalachian Trail. You're probably going to, it's hard to get lost. You can, but it's hard. And so in the Cohuttas though, man, that's some deep country out there, and it's rough, and you can get hurt, and you can get hurt over here too. Don't get me wrong now. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying it is not wild country, but you're gonna over around where we are at the Appalachian Trail, man. You're gonna run into a house or a you know, if you run into a stream, follow it. You're gonna hit a house.
Yeah.
There's someone always out here, man, and
Mhm.
so it's just the way it is. But gosh, man, it's
And
like
it's so beautiful.
it is,
too.
dude. It's gorgeous over there.
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous.
I'm
country.
excited. I love going out
definitely.
there.
Sweet,
Really do.
sweet. You got anything else you need to say, man?
No, I'm good. I didn't mean to
All right.
interrupt you, but I
No,
wanted
you
to
did
let
good. No
everybody know
worries.
how
You're
gorgeous it is
you're
out
not
there.
interrupting me, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys. If anyone needs anything at all, give us a call. We are here. Cars back on the road. We're rolling, man, and getting some more stuff done. Actually, we're gonna get the we're getting it into. We just get to do it a little bit at a time,
That's
man.
right.
That's just the way it works, man.
Doing our thing.
Yeah, this is the way it works, man. But slowly and surely, man, it gets done, man. Slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady. Just everything in life, man. All right, one love. Peace.